Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be looking at this small little EDC kit that I put together with a particular theme. Now, if you follow the channel, you know that I recently uploaded my haul from Olight, and one of the items there was this flashlight here. But I made mention that I actually picked up a Victorinox or Swiss Army knife that matched it as well, and I had in that haul picked up a new set of scales for one of my Olight or O-knife knives. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys a little kit that I put together. Now, there are other items out there that follow that kind of same donut theme or sprinkle theme or whatever. There's a lot of companies that are kind of jumping on that bandwagon. So if you have any other suggestions or something like that of different gear, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. Now, to start with, this is a small little pouch from the company called Viperade. I, again, recently did a video on one of the pouches that I have that has quickly become my go-to pouch. So I actually picked up a bunch of different pouches from them to test them out and stuff like that, build little kits around them and whatnot. And this was one of them. This is actually probably one of their smaller pouches that they have available, but it fit my needs for this little kind of impromptu EDC kit very nicely. So in the front, you do have two slots that you can put different things, and then you have a roll of MOLLE right there. You have a little tab in the top, and then in the back, you also have a little pocket right there with a zipper, and then you have a an area so you can put your morale patches. So my wife actually bought me this morale patch, and I thought it went really, really cool. It's obviously a play on the Toy Story, so it says "Cool Story, Bro." So I went ahead and put it on there, and I think it matches it really nice. I like the fact that this they make it in different colors, so I went with this kind of royal blue to make it different. A lot of these pouches are either like OD green or black or khaki or something like that, so it's always good to throw a little bit of pop of color, especially because of the EDC that I was doing here. So let's go ahead and start with the light. Again, this is a light from Olight. This is their i3T EOS, and it was just recently released in their April sale for 2023. I think they might still be available on the Olight website, so if you guys are interested, go ahead and check them out there. But again, this is their small little AAA version flashlight. Very easy. You just have a low and then a high. I believe low is 15 and high is 130 or something like that, or 15 and 180. So again, great little EDC flashlight. AAA batteries are very easy to find, so easy to replace and stuff like that. But they did a really awesome job in the anodization here in this pink, and then you have the different sprinkles which are actually etched into the body and then filled in with the different colors. So they did a really, really awesome job. So that was the flashlight. I'll actually put it off to the side. So again, to match the flashlight, I wanted a knife, as part of my EDC kit. So I went with this one here. This is the Victorinox Super, what is this one called? Can't remember the exact name. Super Tinker, that's what it is. The Super Tinker. So the Tinker is the first one, and then the Super Tinker is this one here, which has a couple of more tools on it. But again, it does have that very similar, and I'll bring the light in, very similar design to it as far as the pink with the different sprinkles. Now the pink is a little bit different as far as it goes, or the actual hue of the pink from the light to the knife, and that's obviously because it's two different companies. Because as you see on the other side, this is a Blade HQ exclusive. I signed up to be alerted when these came on, and I got an email letting me know that they were available for sale, so I went ahead and picked one up. Primarily because the Super Tinker is actually one of my favorite designs of Victorinox knives because of the tools that it has on it. And just a quick rundown of the tools, you do have a flathead screwdriver here with a bottle opener. Then you have a mini flathead with a can opener there, and behind that you have a full-size set of scissors, very, very useful. Then you have a large pen blade. Again, if this is going to be your primary kit, then you want to have a nice knife to go ahead and use for EDC tasks. But then you also have a small blade as well. So again, if you don't want to and maybe dull up your large blade, you can use a smaller blade for opening up packages or stuff like that, things that might get it gunked up, and then keep the big one for your sharper tasks. Then you do have a full size Phillips screwdriver here, and I do like the way that it's positioned right there because it allows you to give it a little bit more torque if you need to. Then you have an awl right on the other side here. Don't use it that much unless I'm trying to open up a hole or something like that, which is what an awl is about. But again, it is right there. And then in the middle, you have what's called a package carrier, I believe. So this is supposed to help you, you would loop the handles of a bag or something like that, and it helps you carry heavy items. Never really used that either, but it is right there. And then you also have your typical toothpick and tweezers on the other side. So I like this this color because it's obviously different than a lot of the other Swiss Army knives or Victorinox knives that you see out in the market, and it matches the EDC right here with the flashlight very nicely. Now, as I mentioned, one of the other items that I picked up in the Olight sale was a new set of scales for one of my O knives, and it is this one here. So this knife from Olight or O knife is called the Night Claw, and it just looks like a little round pendant here. I actually threw on this lanyard. I had it in the previous scales, which were the blue ones. So this is like a little red, white, and blue micro cord. So I just decided to go ahead and leave it on there. It sort of matches the theme, but not 100%. But they went ahead and made these scales that they're very, very easy to swap. It's just two T6 screws right here. You take this one off, you take the old one off, put the new one on, and then in the back the same thing, two T6 screws, take the old one off, put the new one on, and then just screw it back up, and you're ready to go. Now again, there's a little blade in here that deploys via this little button, and if you go ahead and press it, it's a little stiff right now, but the blade pops out, and it is a little claw, and that's what it gets its name, the Night Claw. So it is a D2 blade, and again, this is perfect to open up packages, things like that. It rips through tape very, very nicely, and as you can see there, it says a Night Claw. That is the name of it. And again, a D2 blade. And then if you press the little button again, it unlocks it, and you can go ahead and close it back up. So it's a little stiff. There we go. It worked a little better, especially because I'm behind the camera. But you can go ahead and flick it out and flick it closed very nicely. Now, as you notice, this is obviously a little bit different hue from the flashlight as well, and that is because of the material. I believe this is G10, so just the way that it's designed. But then also, these are slightly cut into it and filled in as well, but I like the grippiness that it gives to the Night Claw. So it allows you to go ahead and flick it open and flick it closed without having to worry about it flying off, because it gives you that much more grippiness. So these are the three items that I actually was able to pick up in that new kind of donut sprinkled colorway that a lot of people are going crazy over. And I know this is not brand new. It's been around for some time, but it just, I feel like it's had a resurgence in the past couple months. So I decided to go ahead and jump on the bandwagon and do that myself. And I went ahead and created that little kit to be able to kind of have these all together. Now, my philosophy is that everybody should carry a flashlight, a knife, and a pen on a regular basis with them as part of their EDC. So I am on the hunt for a pen, something small preferably, that'll match this particular combination, so this particular colorway. So if you guys know of somebody that has, any company that sells a donut themed or sprinkle themed pen, let me know in the comment section below, because I would love to pick one up to go ahead and throw into this kit right here. So there it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.